And we need to have this muhasabah. What am I good at? What am I bad at? What things bring me closer to God? What things seem to be halal but in fact distract my heart? We need to have this inner wisdom, because life is short, soon runs away, the sand through the hourglass, and it never moves in the opposite direction. We are all heading towards our date of death. Not one of us here is moving away from it, and Allah knows when that will be, and it could be close. And let's use these times so that however many hours or days or seconds we might have left, we use those times richly. We make sure that we get the best out of the irreplaceable miracle of each moment, that we are abna al-waqt, sons of the moment, not distracted, daydreaming, idly hoping, but instead aware of the irreplaceable blazing perfection and genius of the moment that God has made, and remember Him in it. And think how we would be if we remembered Him constantly, how different we would be, how different our communities would be. All of those disputes, all of those difficulties, all of those problems with relationships, all of those arguments with neighbors, all of those, they would go because people would be so grateful, so thankful, so dazzled by the beauty of what God has made at each moment. Remembering al-Qarib is the key to the success of this ummah. Distance from Him, absent-mindedness, forgetfulness, heedlessness, ghafla, bring veils across the heart, and it's those veils that make us find the inherent bitterness of disobedient to God to be something sweet. That very strange perversion that we find ugly things to be beautiful, that we find disobedience to be attractive, that we find things that agitate the heart to be things that bring rest to the heart. This is a sickness. How do we overcome that sickness? By bringing the heart to life, by remembering Him, and remembering Him in every possible situation. There is no moment, at least when we are awake and adult and sane, when we cannot put that moment to a usage that is truly angelic and amazing. Sitting on the train, driving to work, starting up our computer at the beginning of the day, making a cup of tea for a colleague, all of these apparently ordinary things, if we remember al-Qarib in those moments, and we constantly remind ourselves to be doing that, what rich and beautiful times we will have. To be with Him, tabaraka wa ta'ala, in the workplace, makes the day just sail by and makes us beautiful people to be with. Because what makes us disagreeable is the stupidity and darkness of the ego, the one that says, me, not you. And what makes us beautiful people is our ability to see the beauty in other people, to want to know them, to want to help them, to want to hear about their experiences. This is where the ta'līf al-qulūb comes about, the softening of heart, which is why people loved the Holy Prophet, ﷺ, because he cared about them. Harisun alaykum bil mu'minina ra'ufur rahim.